Hey friends, next update. We finally got the livestock up to the New Brunswick Homestead. We'll give you a shot of what's going on. We got the rabbits, as you can see, and the quads. Jake hauled up a full load. Jake and Deanna, they made the run last. They got here at 11:30 last night. It was a bit of a run. But they made it. They did a good job. Animals are all here. They're all healthy. They're a little bit skittish, a little worse for the wear. Not too bad though. My good friend the Joker, he's right here. Hey buddy, how you doing, Joker?
He doesn't care.
He don't care. He's like, just talk to me and be my friend, and I'll do anything you need. So he's excited. You start talking to him, he starts jumping around. So yeah, so this is the little Colorado did the haul. Got the snowblower back because this is a must-have out here. I got to fix that, get it ready. Give you guys a quick rundown on the homestead. We're on right now 3 acres of property. It got a 5-bedroom house. There's the house. There's the barn. Barn needs a new roof. Mini barn needs some love. There'll be some projects in the spring. That's the neighbor's house. We got a big load of lumber sorry, not lumber, but firewood. We got that on the go. I was doing some log splitting, sorry. That's the pile to be split. And that's the pile split. That's the lumber splitter. Jake brought some parts. We're going to do some work on that. Got to get the tire filled up, figure that out. There's lots of garbage here. People who owned it left some garbage. Left me a trailer, so we'll figure out how to do that. It needs a lot of work to make it roadworthy. So that'll be a little mini project. Lots of bush. This place is covered in bush. So, more stuff to clean up. We're gonna have a fire eventually, see if we can burn off some of this stuff. Lots more stuff here. There's a lot of wood all over the place, right? So, we'll get it cleaned up. We'll figure it out. Like I said, with the three, it's like 3 1/3 acre. It goes back over to another road this way. So I got to get all this garbage cleaned out. And I want to cut the road back. Maybe do a little trail in there for the quad. Just for my grandson to play around on. So I'm going to work on that. This bush pile is going to get burnt. I haven't seen anything. I don't have a trail cam up yet. So I'll be doing that. I'll be clearing out some spots to park stuff. Big cedar bush here. It seems to be a lot of cedar and hemlock, which is okay. There's a creek that runs down along the property that I'll be getting some work done. We'll be cleaning this up. Gonna open it up a little bit. And I'm on a hill. Probably goes up, I'm gonna say 30 feet down, you can see. Oh, this is gonna be wild for the grandson. He's gonna love it. I don't know. It's hard to, I know everything is two-dimensional in video. But here's the top of the creek. So that gives you an idea. It keeps going on up the hill. So that's just the water runoff. So we'll see what that looks like. There's some junk. That's not my property, but more junk in there. Man, people like to throw a lot of junk around. And there's these ocean canoes that these guys build. And they make them out of cedar or pine. But there's 3 of them on the property. And they're going to get burned because they're just toast. They're broken in the middle. So, and this brush is thick. So we'll be doing some work here, cleaning this up. Get an excavator and see what's going on. So I promised you guys a video of something other than me talking. Give you something to look at. Beautiful piece of property. It suited the needs that we had at the time. It's not, this isn't my ideal location, but it's nice. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. But we're going to end up further down south. But this is just to get us here, get the animals, get the homestead set back up again. We need a home base while we do the work in Jake and Deanna's place. So yeah, we do need a home base. And then, you know, I needed a project to clean up garbage on property. Because nothing says fun more than cleaning up garbage out of ditches or drainage creeks. It's way bigger than a ditch, so. And more wood to split. So this is what we're doing. We're just getting the truck unloaded today. So this gives you an idea of the grounds. We'll set up another tent. I'll get that set up, another Shelter Logic thing. You know, the Canadian Tire Wonder Barn. We'll get another one of those set up. You know, as you can see, more garbage, because you need to keep garbage in the backyard, keep it safe from predators. So we'll be busy cleaning up and making wood for this wood stove. And then we'll get busy. But we got to get the animals done first. So I thought I'd give you guys a little interlude as to what's going on. We were thinking about putting them in the baby barn here, but I don't like it. I'm going to park them right here. We'll put the shelter here. I want them to have light, and this thing is just miserable dark. So we'll keep the feed. There's still more junk that they left, so we'll keep the feed in here, and that'll be good for that. There's junk everywhere, so I'm going to be busy. So that's what we're doing. So Jake had a hell of a trip home. We're here. You can see the cages. You can see our system works. This is totally modular. So if any,
transport these guys live 1,500 kilometers and over some rough roads too. The 20 highway in Quebec, bumpy. They didn't have an easy trip. Nobody's hurt. Nobody's screaming. They're peeing and pooing. I emptied these pans out. That means they're on their food cycle. They're comfortable enough to be eating and drinking over a 1,500 kilometer trip in the back of a cargo trailer. So we like this system. The only downside is steel doesn't have a lot of insulative properties. So if you're in an area where you can't throw up an outbuilding, some kind of solution, such as a shelter tent or something, yeah, hutches are a good way to go. I've got a hutch now at home. We kept a rabbit back just to keep a rabbit. We're used to having them. Just no scalability to it. You can build these fast, whereas with wood's expensive now. Time, money, material, and the sanitation. The wooden hutch at home's already messy with one rabbit in it. So we like this system. The only drawback I can think of is you have to have a bit of an outbuilding. But other than that, we like this. So we're happy. The cages stayed put. The pan slid around a little bit, but overall worked out better even than I thought it would. So we're gonna cut them apart and put the legs back on the bottom one, and with some grinding and sanding to do, and we'll throw them together quickly and try and get the 10-foot up. But
this one here is Buck's eating leaves.
Yeah, like I said, they're not too rattled really.
Yeah, we got to try to find him some hay around here. I'm gonna put the word out, looking for a couple of bales of hay. So this is the garage. We're just gonna temporarily put him here until we get the shelter up. Yeah, we're working hard on it. So Deanna's just killing herself moving these animals around. She's doing a great job. Everybody's hard at it. It's not easy work, but like I said, if you now you can see. So what Jake did was he cut the legs off of this so it'll travel, and he welded the two together to keep it together. So these are just quick welds. We can knock this apart again, and it goes back to the same system that we've been using all along. This is the system that we're working on, and we showed a lot of guys this system. Some people like it, some don't. But like I said, it's totally modular. It was movable. It went 1,500 kilometers. We modified it to suit the trip. Jake did a fantastic job on it. He's going to put it back to the way it was, and it'll be back to normal. So there'll be two cages in there. You got 2 stands or?
4.
So 4 stands still. So we're still at 4 stands. We sold off all the youngsters.
And the grow outs are back home.
The grow out cages are still back home. It couldn't make the trip because there wasn't enough room with the quads. We had to get the quads out of the garage because it was too much.
We got to start cleaning the garage, and I got some woodworking and stuff to do in the garage, like building some crates and stuff for shipping. So we're working on it. And we know the truck ran good, so we got some stuff that we're gonna change. But we're still figuring to move out, and we might have a U-Haul opportunity. So it's just gonna take time. We're a family with a fair amount of stuff, our tools and our equipment and stuff, and
yeah, we got a fair amount of work to do. Sorry, the white balance is janky because I'm looking out into the light. I'll get turned around and make things better. There you go. So I just wanted everybody to know what was going on because a lot of people were, you know, kind of curious as to when it was going to happen. So today we're going to work on getting the barn ready and get it up. We only have today and tomorrow. Jen Jake has to go back because it's a 13-hour drive. So, and yeah, and then I'll be left with all this by myself. So my rabbits will be my friends now. Jake's rabbits. The rabbits will be my friend. And I won't have anybody here with me, you know. So if you feel like you want to send some cookies or something, I'm all for it. Just email me. I'll give you the address. You know, stuff like that. Be good. So anyway, yeah. So for the wood production, we're up to 3 chainsaws now. I bought a steel. This is like the ranch hand or farm guy or whatever it's called. I believe it's a
271 Farm Boss.
271? I thought it was 291. Pick that up and read it.
It's a 271 Farm Boss.
Yeah, the 271 Farm Boss.
No, MS. Yeah, MS
Yeah, 271. So
this one being very close to the 261 Pro Saw. Only this right here. This is polymer, and you pay extra $100 or something for the magnesium. I think is.
Oh, it was almost 200.
Yeah, that's what Outdoors with the Morgans. They did the side-by-side comparisons. We're not really pro.
That's our first foray into being woodsmen. So
yeah, we're not really going to be on a chainsaw all the time. So
I just got a lot of wood to cut up, so I bought that one, and then we have the 2 small ones. We have the Echo, which ran fine. The Echo did a great job. I snagged the chain though on it, so we're into a chain, but that's okay because we had one because we always keep stock. And yeah, all this junk's going to get cleaned up and we'll be good to go. I bought there's no power out in the garage out here, but I bought a temporary solution because I think the permanent power was there. It's compromised. So we'll be taking some stuff down, moving stuff around. I don't have a workbench either. I got an old sink. That was the workbench. So yeah, I'm not sure what to do with that. So yeah, I'll cut a piece of wood maybe and get her going. So there we go. The trailer, that's the trailer that was in the project. Everything worked fine on it. There it is. Jake had a good time with it. Pushed him downhill a bit, but that's okay. It still needs a little more work. So we'll just keep on her. And then it'll be there. I think it was well worth, well, to tell you the truth, it's already paid for itself with 1 trip out. Because what this held compared to a U-Haul, the investment's returned right there already. And I don't care about gas because the U-Haul would take gas. So the little extra gas that it made the Colorado burn doesn't matter. It's a wash. So you can't drive a U-Haul one way out here for that kind of money, and you can't run a round trip at 67 cents a kilometer. It's just impossible. So if you sit down and do the math, this little
I wish we had a Bighorn closed.
This little $1,400 Jewel paid for itself in 1 trip. So here on out, it's free. So I think it was a wise investment. Yeah, it was a little bit of work. You guys saw the video, and it turned out okay. So there you go. That's the rundown. Okay, folks, it's raining out here. It sucks. The weather's cold. New Brunswick didn't have, according to CBC, had no rain all summer long. And apparently it's making up for it now because it hasn't stopped raining in a month. So there we go. And I got more work to do. So anyway, I'm going to do some plumbing, and that'll have to happen today. I got to make a list. I got a guy coming over in a few hours, so I got to do a list and get my butt in town and get some parts. Anyway, talk to you later. Remember, like, subscribe ring the bell for notifications, and we'll let you know as soon as things change. We'll get the tent up and everything will be good. We'll probably work in here this evening and put the bows and everything together for that magical building and then throw it up tomorrow. It won't take long. Didn't take us long to build the other one, a couple hours. So anyway, like, subscribe, ring the bell. Thanks a lot. Jake and Deanna says hi and bye. Everything's good. There you go. We got a wave. We're all happy. And cheers for now. God bless. Stay warm. Stay safe. And be wary of COVID. See you later.